Hey guys, welcome back to Grim Productions, and today I'm going to be doing a video based on another video that I just saw and it just came out today of a found footage like prototype video of the looming strawman from Spirit Halloween 2018. Now, the last time we did a prototype video, it did pretty well, and these videos and photos are really hard to come by. And the last time this happened, these were all posted, I think, by Spirit, but they got shortly taken down after they were posted, just kind of as like a little thing so people can see the behind the scenes stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. This one, I don't know how it got out. I got this video from Jayden the Haunter, so, shout out to him. I don't know how it got out exactly, but, it's out there on YouTube. There's only one video of it so far, and it's just the looming strawman. I'm not sure there's any other prototype videos, but this is really interesting, and the looming strawman is probably one of my favorite props of all time. I do own him. He's one of my first props I forgot, so I really had to make this video because it was really cool to me. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into what makes this different from the actual real strawman. Okay, so as we can see here from the video, as you can see as it's starting, the animation itself, which I guess I'll start off with that, it seems to be a bit more buggy or glitchy and not really syncing in well to the audio track, which obviously makes sense because it's a prototype. I'm sure they haven't really programmed him perfectly just then. Of course, with the released one, he is programmed to the audio. He matches what the audio does, stuff like that. But as we can see, this one, there is some similarities to it, and there's a lot of differences. Like I said, with the animation, he kind of just seems to be very like glitchy. Sometimes he'll jump out and his arms won't go out, and sometimes it will from the video. As we can see, he also appears to be a bit more slower. I don't know why, but this animation kind of reminds me of Deadly Roots in a way from 2017. He still has the moving mouth and the red eyes, which is cool, but just overall it does seem to be a bit more flawed. And as far for like the details go though, there's really not, I guess, too much different besides some very minor things, but at the same time, it just looks so weird to see the prototype version of him compared to the released version of him. Especially since I see the released one every single day, because since he's in my display, and I know how that one actually looks compared to this one. This one just seems to have a more like cheap look to it, and I know that makes sense, like I said, because it's the prototype. They're not actually going to sell this one, but there's just a lot of different things about it that I can't really quite put my finger on what makes it look different, like a lot different. I think one of the main things is the straw actually that they used for this animatronic. The one in real life, the straw is like, it's still like a straw material, but it's kind of more of like, it's a pretty good straw material. This one looks more like paper, like flat out paper, or those like little hanging decorations that you put for like a backdrop or something. That's kind of what the straw looks like, and I can tell because it kind of looks more like it hangs rather than sticks out like in the real one. As you can see here, like the straw kind of just hangs from his sleeves, which I kind of find to be actually be a kind of a cool look. But I do like the way that it looks in real life too. And then as we can see, his like little burlap, or not burlap, the little like neck thing that goes around his neck is also a different color, which is a more of like a brown, lighter brown color. I'm really glad they changed that to green because I feel like it just put a little bit more color into it. But actually a photo that I'm about to show here in just a little bit actually has an artwork with this kind of color pattern of the brown. And I think it is very interesting that they went with the green, though. Like I said, I do think it looks better. And then as you can see on the face is a bit more of like a whiter gray. In real life, it's more of like a brownish gray. But here it's definitely more of a whiter gray. I think it honestly looks good either way, although I do prefer the one in real life. He does still have his stitched up like face with the eyes and the mouth stitched up. In real life though, he does appear to have a bit more stitching going on. But I do again like the way this one looks too. There's not that many differences compared to some other props that we might get to see soon, but I do think that it definitely is very strange looking still, and I like I said, I can't really put my finger on it what makes him look a little bit different. As you can see here though, we do have like a full shot of how he looks. I believe this is him in like the lunging position or something. And we can see that his clothes definitely are different. In real life, his clothes are more of like a lighter brown color and are more darker blue with some blood patterns and stains on them. Here, obviously, we can see that it's a darker brown and a lighter blue, so kind of like opposite colors there. And it just looks a lot more clean, I guess, with the clothing. Like I said, though, like this is the prototype. There's not going to be that much detail on it. That goes with any prototype. However, though, the released model did actually kind of stay pretty accurate to, how it looks in here, which I'm not sure if that's really a good thing. But I think he looks fantastic either way, like the actual prop itself does. And if you don't have him and like you see one on like eBay or something, I would totally recommend getting him because he's a really, really cool animatronic. But yeah, so as far as we can see here, though, I guess for like final thoughts on this prototype video that we got, it didn't reveal, I guess, too much about anything else besides this one. Honestly, the real animatronic did stay pretty close to it. Usually, like, the face mold changes. Really, it was just a paint job that changed for this guy. Of course, the programming was improved on his animation, and the detailing and stuff was also improved. And just overall, I feel like the animatronic as a whole looks a lot better, more sturdier, more just better quality, more realistic in real life, which is what you want in a like the actual retail product and versus the prototype. Now, the next couple topics I want to talk about in this video is, are we going to be seeing more of these videos? Now, I'm not sure how Jayden the Haunter got it. Maybe he'll say something how he got it. I'm not entirely too sure, though. But, of course, as we know, there is a bit more prototypes from videos and photos that we saw last year of 2018 animatronics that they actually made, and there was some drawings and stuff. So maybe in the future we could see some of that. But as you can see here, here's a drawing of the 2018 farm. As you can see, there's a lot of differences in what we experienced in real life. There's an entirely brand new scarecrow animatronic that just stands there. And then as we can see, looming strawman on the side there, his head is kind of like tilted downwards, like almost he has like a sitting scarecrow animation just like standing up, which I think that would have been a pretty interesting concept. And as you can see, the thing that goes around his neck, the collar, it is that brown color like it is in the real life one, and the costume is a bit more accurate to how it was in the prototype, which is really interesting to see. And then also this next photo right here is a real life photo of the prototype Pumpkin Patch Prowler, which I also find to be very, very interesting. And maybe because, we actually have a physical photo of this one, it obviously exists, there's probably a video of his demo, and it would be really, really cool to see that. I'd probably do another video on that one too. I wouldn't be surprised if there was, this kind of video for every single prototype animatronic. I'm assuming they would do that for testing and stuff. So, all of these things kind of just keep floating around the internet, and, Spirit Halloween, the Spirit Halloween community and just Halloween community in general, you can always find the weirdest stuff. But I do expect to see more of these. I'm not sure exactly like how spaced apart, they're going to come out. Like I said, I don't think this was a planned thing like how it was last year after the Halloween season. I just think they somehow, or Jayden, however he found it, he just somehow managed to find it. I have no clue how, but I am definitely really liking these prototype photos and videos that we are kind of getting here more lately, because I think it's really cool to see the, I guess, the artistic side of it and then like the actual product itself kind of come to life. I think it's a really cool process. So like I said, though, hopefully we can see more of this. It would be really cool to see a design for like the laboratory, I think, maybe some prototypes of this year, and just some early art designs of the animatronics from this year, especially like Monty or Raven or something like that. That would be really, really cool to see. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I haven't posted in like basically all of October, but I've been extremely busy. Hopefully now things can kind of go back to normal a little bit, but it still might be a little while before that happens. I'll definitely start uploading here until probably like Halloween, and then from there I'm going to try and upload a little bit more. Even though it's past the Halloween season, I do still want to upload for you guys, just to kind of make up the fact that I didn't necessarily upload during like the first half of October. And now I believe we have 12 days till Halloween. Correct me if I'm wrong though, it's very, very close. I do have very exciting videos planned though. I have a collection video hopefully coming out here in the next couple days or so maybe, and possibly some kind of haunt build video, but that's more like a surprise that you guys will see either on Halloween day or the day after Halloween. And then I do have this really, really cool Christmas themed video planned for you guys that you guys might just have to stick around and wait for that one, maybe late November or something, but it is going to be really, really cool. So I'm definitely have a lot of videos planned for after the Halloween season, just to kind of keep the channel flowing, I guess, and to give you guys something to watch. I might start doing Christmas videos, like going to stores and looking at Christmas stuff. So if you guys are into that, please let me know down in the comments. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.